So good morning. Welcome to Satsang. I will say a word about illusion. Is it okay? When one starts to search or to question what he knows in this world, when he question about this world of appearance, is there only that or not? One can say that, yes, that question comes shaking the illusion to think that this world of appearance is just the only existence which is. So in that way, it's illusory to think that concepts we have about the vision of the world and all that are real in an absolute way. They are relatively real. I don't know why, but it's not like normal here in my ears. Bon. And for you, it's okay? Okay. So, in fact, there is not such a thing as an illusion. Yeah, okay. So, because you see, we are searching what generally the essence, if there is any background in all this affair of senses and feelings and conceptualizing. Then you may find that yes, there is an essence. In reality, what I am is a background of all that. But if you say that, so the world of the appearance is an illusion, it's not true. It is that itself, but in shapes. And means in shapes and names means in time. And the time, by nature, starts as a span of life and dies. But it is what you are itself in some expression. So I find one has to re-look a bit about these words, Maya and illusion. It's not as we think. There is not such a thing as illusion. The understanding or the misunderstanding is illusory, maybe. But there is not such a thing as illusion. That was absolutely the only thing I wanted to say today. But I see a few who are not so often here. Don't feel shy to ask. You came, it's your birthright to ask. And it's my birthright to try to reply or not. So, take benefit of your coming. Even if it confirms you, I should not have come. Take the benefit of coming. Oops. I can add in different ways that truly it's a way to teach, to shake beliefs one believes in, to say it's illusory. Yeah, it's relative. It's relative. But to find out, after all, that everything is that. That's why I speak. It's nice, huh? Because we are protected. It's very nice. And we have tea. Alfambrash in Mosun time. Could you speak?
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, that's amazing. It's really good. It's very strong. Good. It's good. Don't shout now. But it's good. No, Ryan, don't change anything. It's good. Okay, I listen.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Finally.
Ganga, today what you shared just touched something in me. What you said, that there is not such a thing as illusion, and I feel something happening inside, because I think maybe there is like strong belief that about the Maya, about the illusion, and it's like, don't be involved to the Maya, don't be involved to this illusion, and there is like, I feel this separation, this dual word. I just feel it, it's like in duality, but but you know, still I feel in myself that there is like these separations, like this kind in duality, that movement in this, like spiritual world, it's kind of better.
It was better before when I didn't hear it.
I just need you, Ganga, to say something more, because something you're taking out. I love that.
But I bought the subject after all. Yes. So, yeah. So what?
I don't know. I feel it to say something more about that, because just taking out of something.
No, you know what? As I said, it's a way to teach. It's a way to allow one through this search of negative path. It's a negative path that we follow generally in satsang. Means it's not this, it's not that. How can you say it's not this, it's not that? It's only when you can, or at least that while doing it, you see it's relative. After all, you see, you are still there even if you remove a belief which looks like a basic thing in your life. So in that way, it helps, because you think, you still have to realize your nature, the real nature of things. Means what cannot be described, but there is something which we indicate by being or the essence. But actually, once this is realized, let's speak like that, you understand the word Advaita. It is said, it's not two. It's not two. In the sense that, of course, this world of appearance appears as two, but it is that itself which manifests. In that sense, it's Advaita. It is not two. But you must have realized what you are in reality as an essence to see that, isn't it? Even if you have the information of that, it will not be enough. That is sure. But I think it's sometimes good to mention what's what, because I know, I meet, and I pass through myself finally to think there is such a thing as illusion. There is not such a thing as illusion. The illusion is to think that whatever you think is real. That's all. I don't know if I am so clear. Let's see. Is it okay for you?
Yeah, just, I don't know, just
Okay.
feel it's strong inside. Thank you. And keep quiet. Thank you.
Yeah, because, listen to me, Divyana. You have to start to be careful to trust only if it is strong, intense, amazing, blissful, all that. Because, of course, who would reject that? But they are experiences. You agree?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you agree. So, I leave you alone.
Thank you.
And when you sit by yourself, that everything is that, then automatically falls those ideas that you have to transform this manifestation, or that it will be transformed and all that, to be nearer the truth, nearer what is. Anyway, if something is done, it's absolutely not through a personal belief or wish. It is done. So. But we are good actors. We play well in this world. We decide, we don't decide. It will continue.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I've been reading a little bit about an engagement with meaning. The question of, is there meaning? Can that meaning be discerned, or is that even a question that's worth to engage with, or maybe something best left? And I was
Meaning
just
of life, you mean?
Yes. And I was just wondering.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I guess you tried already many meanings, no? Many different meanings you tried.
Some, not many. Yeah.
Well, but you still are trying. You still search.
I'm not sure if I search. There's a part of me that searches.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that doesn't search.
So maybe instead of focusing on meaning, because there are really a lot of answers to that. But you will still search, because it's an answer to interest outside my world. What meaning I have in my world, in this world? Is it mine? Is it whatever? You know, all those questions. It is still concerning what's outside. And that is an infinite search, because you can stop having the best answer, but as it is in time and space, it will not remain the best all the time. It will go on changing. And so if you are interested in to know, is there something else than what I see now? It will be in the direction of the subject of who sees. So the focus will not be on the object of the search, but on the subject. So what is this I, after all? Who is searching? Who searches for meaning? But to really put this question in you, you have to abandon for a while, for a moment, what you have to abandon the question. The question is possible only if there is a subject. You agree?
Sorry. Within the question of the personal meaning, yes, the meaning of this life, but there's also within it the question of the meaning of life as something, not only this one personal life in itself, the existence.
But it's the same. I mean, I don't make so much difference. So if I don't make so much difference, I cannot answer you. I just wanted to say, to drop this need. It's a need to know what is what, and so on. Maybe you go in the direction of the subject, and then, if you like, you will have your own vision of what is life, with or without meaning. That is your own finding. But it will be less essential, because you may find that from where the platform where I put myself, I am someone, I have this body and all that, if you put that question correctly, means abandoning all what is attached to I, you may discover, not as a person, but it may be discovered that there is a background, an essence, which doesn't belong to anybody, but which produces everybody. The mind, and it depends for each one, but it can be from simple to very complicated. Because very complicated, I mean, you divide more and more. As you said, the life in general, and then my life, and then you will find something else. Maybe in my life there are so many other microbes and whatnot, and what about their life? You know, that is the work of the mind. which keeps you searching.
I'm very happy that you bring this subject about the illusion, being an illusion. And I must say, this actually took me by surprise in my own life. That for years I had it was great to say, no, this is an illusion, this is true, and this is reality, even with a certain pride. So I know what is what. And on a certain, not a certain day, but at a certain moment, I saw it didn't come up anymore for me. I saw it was all included, only it takes relative forms or shapes, but it's no, that's it.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was a
The
bit
mind
of
is less busy.
yeah. But it took me actually a surprise. I thought, where is it?
It's always by surprise.
Yeah.
That's why it is said it's abrupt. You know, the fact to see what remains when nobody is there, in a way, it's abrupt.
Yeah.
And once is enough. Once is enough. And it will be only once in this life to see that. Because it's enough. Once you have seen, you know, what happens later is the work of that itself in an individual, showing more and more the extent of this manifestation, after all. But then it doesn't bring questions about reality, no reality, and so on anymore. So, yeah, I find here it's not said enough, maybe. You see, generally to present how a life, once you realize your essence, will manifest itself, how the change will be there, I think it is a completely side way to save some concept. Because even when we didn't search, and then when we search, when we have any experience, what is it? It is an expression of what you are already. What has to be transformed? Somebody suddenly doesn't search. It's a possibility for everyone. The essence, because it has been, let's say, revealed by itself, a split second, because it's not in time, so it's a way to say split second. And that's enough. Otherwise you make a something again, a something. And a something will create a platform, will create new ways to explain the truth, visions of philosophical or mystical or religious, why not when it is needed, but I mean, if we speak of the essence, all that falls. I'm happy for you.
So somehow we are complicating. Even when we enter into a spiritual path, we are complicating to uncomplicate, you know, like it's funny.
Of course, the mind likes to complicate. Sure. Okay. The mind is here as a tool in this manifestation to discover, to understand, you know, and the time is very paradoxal because it's just it appears and it can disappear at any time, but at the same time it's like a phoenix. It recreates itself. In the creation is that it recreates itself infinitely. And so if you are in the jaw of the mind, you are quite a builder. I mean, and it's complicated. It's very complex, very complicated. The scientific people, they know better than us even. Very, very, very amazingly refined. Yeah. But you see, that will never lead to the realization of the background of all that. Never. Because it's a tool which has been created from there and which will disappear there at that time. It can be before the dead time also. It can be when you realize what is, so you can have those moments of complete freedom of being so-called bound by the mind. But I insist to say what nobody wants to hear, because the human wants a paradise on earth. As a being, individual being, we evolve in duality. And duality is duality. It will not become Advaitist. The essence is fully Advaitist, non-dual, but it's another view. It's from somewhere else one can speak like that. But you are not obliged to see what I see if it is not what you see, but then tell if you see differently. Otherwise you will ask where? To another guide, sure. But then tell, you have to tell. No? Because you see, if you don't tell, it can be a beautiful experience of silence or no more search and so on, but it will be an experience. It will come and go. So well, maybe it's enough, but maybe some are not satisfied with that. Because it has to come from you, not from the trust you have on someone else. That's of a big support, of course. Very big support. Myself, I needed that a lot. But at some point, it is you who realize. It will not be done by anybody else. You want?
Good morning.
Good
Ganga,
morning.
can you hear me? Yes. So you were saying about trusting in the self, right? Or
In somebody who speaks about it, yeah.
well, okay. So there is a saying like abiding in your essence. Yeah.
It's a, yeah, I listen, yeah.
Okay, so how can we relate that, like abiding in
Yeah.
your essence, with trusting in the self? So where is the limit? How can you know it's not the mind and it's your essence, it's the self, and you can trust 100%?
If you don't know if it is the mind or not, you don't abide, actually. That is true. You go into the doubts of your mind. But you know this, I don't like this word abiding.
You don't like it?
Not
Okay,
at
okay.
all.
Mhm.
Not at all.
All right.
Because what is realization? Is to be struck suddenly that, oh my God, what I was searching, actually I am it, and it has always been there. I was just busy with my mind. Clear, like crystal clear. That is realization. So how can you have these words, now I will abide all the time in this life? It's absolutely a nonsense from this enlightenment or awakening, I would say. Because you have seen, you are always that. But not as a person. As a person, it is dual, so you will have forgetfulness and remembrance of it. That will stay. And the one who pretends something else, I've not seen. And if I see, I will see. Yes. So there is no question of abidance.
Yeah, got it. Okay, good.
Now, some people look like living more not in their mind, let's say, more contemplative way and so on. But that's a way of living. They are not more awakened than the one who looks busy in life. I want to insist on that, and if you don't understand, I can hammer better.
I don't mind.
Ganga, when I just have this thought that when Arjuna accepted the fight finally, can we say that he gave up the idea of having a paradise in the world?
I guess it's when he lost the doership belief of himself, that he was the one who didn't want to kill or who will kill and so on. He lost the doership. But you know, that thing of the Gita, I've not studied enough to speak about it. I am not attracted so much, I must say. I prefer other texts. I think still, of course, I know a bit of it. It's a lot about destiny. Destiny in the world. What is your destiny? And you may be freed to accomplish your destiny. Of us, not you may, you will be freed, accomplishing your destiny when you know who you really are. I think that's what happens in the Gita. If you were a warrior before, you realize yourself, you may continue to be a warrior in life. It's like kind of your destiny. It can happen also that suddenly it's no more your destiny. But it's not like a choice. It's... I'm not good at speaking about that.
No, it's good.
Yeah. For example, sorry if it's very personal, but I see, I had a dream, an ideal, to end my life as a sadhu. Can still happen, huh? But to end my life as a sadhu. But obviously, my kind of destiny is to be a family member. And so that continues. But who knows? In that way, I don't know if I'm very clear.
Yes.
This Nisargadatta, he was selling bidis, the most poisonous cigarettes. He was at least troubling all his disciples with the smoke. He continued. the trouble is when you start to question, what is my destiny and all that, that's very complicated. So in that way, say, run away from that and go and realize yourself, and then it will be easier to let things happen as they has to happen. Ay, ay, ay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You said that the mind is a tool. Understanding that the mind is quite limited and it's bringing me not necessarily closer to my essence.
Oh, sure, it's a tool for the life, not for searching who you are.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is the tool for bringing me close? I'm missing an organ or a part of a body somehow. If the tool is not helping me in the search closer to my essence or in focusing more on the subject, in the desire to realize more who I truly am,
What
I'm
is
missing a tool.
No, you take a tool too much. You see, what you are, you have not to attain it. It's already here. So something must be like looking like veiling it, and it is just in following the mind. It's just that. So don't use a tool here.
But practically,
This is practical.
yeah, but when you say focus more on the subject, what do you exactly mean? How?
Did I say that? Okay. I would not say that to you. Okay. No, don't focus on the subject. No. How can you focus on, you are a drop, how can you focus on the immensity which produced the drop? No. Just don't focus then.
Less is more.
Less is nor more nor less. There is no measures here. Because as long as you think, oh, I am less, I am more empty and so on, it's still because it's based on the belief that you were full and that was real. And the real trouble was to believe I am full first. So all is linked, you see. One concept will produce an opposite concept, and we think this is more real, while it is still a concept. So just be aware of that. Where are you now?
I have the feeling that I'm dropping from the mind to the heart.
Okay, very nice experience. No, don't think anymore. It is the mind which names places, locations, timings. It is the mind. If you trust a single thing the mind presents you, you are still in the mind. Of course, to live, you mostly need your mind. No problem about that. But I'm indicating from where everything comes. So if you don't use your mind, can you speak of brain or heart? Can you speak of locations and time? After, for the sake of telling a story, you will have to do so, sure, for communicating. No? Yes, sure. Take the mic.
Hello again. Yeah, can you hear me?
Sure,
Yes.
no problem.
Could you please tell us more about the self?
Oh.
Could you speak more about the self?
You asked me an impossible task.
Yeah, I know. Yes, because there is no definition, right?
If there is a definition, where it could be?
Not in the mind.
If there is a definition, where it could be the definition? In the mind, of course. If you define anything, it is in the mind. Is it not clear?
Okay.
No, don't say okay. You don't need to agree with me.
I'm
It has to
following,
be
yes.
clear with you. If you define anything, if you give a definition, means a location, a timing, a certain circumstance, where is it? In the mind, in what appears. Let it be with senses, with emotions, with concepts. You have to be sure about that. There's no exceptions.
Okay, thank you.
So I cannot speak about what is making me speak. That's why in the poor vocabulary we have, we call it being. You see, I am it. I cannot objectify it because I am it. I can objectify what I became, what I become. For example, I became a teacher. Today I'm like a teacher. But there is absolutely no confusion about being a teacher and what I am. Yeah, it looks
I-
evident to you, but
Yes.
it is applied to everything, you know.
Yes, but still these are like roles.
Yeah,
So today I'm a teacher, tomorrow
yeah.
I'm something
Yeah,
else.
sure. Then why do you search if you know that? Why do you search yourself if you know that? A chimère, enlightenment. It's quite amazing how the mind transforms things. For example, just now, maybe it was with you also, there was no thought, no gripping a thought, so the mind is silent. It doesn't grasp. It cannot grab because of the question of what is the self. He cannot say something, so he's silent. And then because you believe, so far you have believed in the mind, you will say, so the truth is silence. It's when my mind is silent that I am more true. Now you see the bullshit of it. Yeah, the mind may be silent because he didn't catch anything. But what you are is not only a silent mind. Because that mind will not be silent next. And then what? You will think you lost yourself. This is the drama of the seeker, of the long-run seekers. You see the difference?
I do, yes.
Okay, boss. Yeah.
Ganga, can you say something about grace?
If I speak about grace, I will speak about a phenomena. Which comes and goes.
But it is not.
Then you can call it anything. It has no name.
Does it have reality?
You ask me the same question. What comes and goes? I would say it's an apparent reality. And from where this phenomena comes or where it disappears, it's not a phenomenon. It's not a phenomena. What has no name can have all the names.
Isn't grace always present?
I don't call it grace.
Okay.
You can call if you like, but I don't call it grace. Because then if you call it grace, there is a self, which we don't know what it is. There is being, essence, now grace. Already 4 words too much.
All right.
If you prefer, Papaji said something, maybe you would like better. He says grace is always here. And when we think it's not there, we kick it out.
I like that.
I knew.
Thank you, Ganga.
It's one of those words which is very dangerous to use. Because you see, in the life, surely we can say, I have moments of grace and all that. But then immediately it gives the belief, the idea that other moments are not grace. Because they are less comfortable to us. We suffer. We don't like it. So grace is always when we like it. Bullshit. Regarding reality.
Can we not see that grace is always there, even when it apparently leads into places not comfortable, and yet...
That's realization. It's when you see that everything is that.
Okay.
But I don't call it grace. Like to, it's a beautiful word. It's a word which can help at least open a search to something else and all that. But you ask me frankly, I don't use the word God, so it's also a huge help not to be only materialistic and have this idea that maybe there is something like God or divine and so on. I don't touch that, and I don't touch the extreme value of it. But the words are charged. the words don't become true in the end. No word is corresponding to what is in the end. It's only that, you see. And as I want to keep satsang pristine, I am obliged. I want to be obliged to speak this way.
Thank you. Ganga?
Yeah.
Can I say that
Sure.
grace is what directs everything in my life towards realization? Everything, the comfortable and the uncomfortable.
Yes, my dear, in the story of someone, there is no doubt that we feel moments of grace. For example, I cannot say otherwise, I met Papaji, what a grace. I mean, what a blessing, what a luck, isn't it? But it's in the story, huh? Yeah, and of course we live in the story also. I am not against that word, but I make you aware that as much we cannot describe what is, we cannot describe grace as grace. In fact, you will not call it, listen to me, in the story, somebody very dear which affects you dies, and you will say it's grace. Yeah, you are very positive, and I know you will say it. But you are a bit an original one. It's not taken like that. It's because you want it's like that. You want to believe it's like that. And that's good from you. But listen, what a grace. My child is tortured. Attention, huh? It happens all the time, even now when I speak. So, you can use those words as a phenomena, as I enjoy, I don't enjoy. I have moments of grace, I don't have moments of grace. What is unknowable. And when it expresses itself in graceful moments and in ungraceful moments. And you will not call it grace when it is ungraceful. Cannot be. Thank you very much.